extra lit, extra lit, extra lit. Big Cali world all the time. Extra lit, extra lit, extra lit.
I'm a DJ, bro, so I just like knowing about like artists because all I do is play y'all music. I can create it because I know it's popping, because I know it can make people move or feel some kind of way. But I absolutely can't create it. Like, you guys do something from nothing. Like, I still need the something. Like, it's kind of like I need that to kind of do what I got to do. But the moment I can do both, then I'm indestructible. It's like, that's why Dr. Dre is the greatest, because he's actually a DJ.
Dang, low key, I may have tapped in. That's when Taste the Groove came.
Word? Are we live?
Because he's saying, like,
are we live?
Being able to do both words, then your understanding of the music is just like tapped in. Because it's like I'll DJ parties.
When did you start DJing?
Like maybe like a couple, like before like 2020, like 2019, 2018, yeah. Warren Buffett's like grandson. I did like his party, and then YG.
Wait, those are your DJ gigs? Was Warren Buffett grandson?
Yeah, like it's just like because that was the first one. Like because me and the homie do it. We got a little crew, Rosewood Garden. So right. It's like some Daft Punk type shit. But it's like we weren't even thinking of that, like when we thought of the like us DJing together. Mm-hmm. But basically we DJ together, so that's how we got that gig. Like that's his homie, like his grandson is his homie. And then Pusha Rod had a birthday party. We did that one. YG's like manager.
Yeah. So what were you DJing on? Were you using vinyl controller? What were you on?
Well, basically, see, I don't know how to do the changing the things out, so we just had to. What is it? Serato. I had Serato, okay, but I had the mixer. I had the mixer and everything. Yeah, I had the mixer.
That's hard. What years was it? You said 2019?
Yeah, 2019. Yeah, for sure. 18. For sure, 18.
Were you making music before then or after?
Yeah, before then. But how I pointed it out to him, it was just like, that's when I was just like, oh. So it was like something else in the music.
Yeah.
Switched.
Yeah, because you knew what the groove was. Because like literally, it's all about. Like, I didn't honestly. I remember said that. Yeah, the groove. Yeah, naturally. That's what we're gonna. Because it's funny. All your shit says groove, groove, groove. It's the groove. Okay, hold on. Before we get into this, it's the man with the plan. I ain't Clark Kent, but some of the ladies do call me Superman. It's your boy Big Cali. We feeling good, feeling great as usual. Coming at you with another one, bro. I got a very special guest today. This is one of the coolest motherfuckers I know. We've been sitting here even before the pod. We were chopping it up for about 20 minutes before. Chilling. Listen to Barry Levinson. And listening to like Copacabana music. I felt like I was in a paradise in Miami on Star Island.
Nah, for sure.
With a big cigar, drinking tequila. It felt good. But nah, man, I got my man, producer, songwriter, artist, contemporary. I don't know. You do fashion. You in that. I know you got that too. So it's a bunch of names. I'm just gonna call my man Phillyblunts.
Phillyblunts.
Welcome to Big Cali World, player.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
thank
you. How you doing, G?
I'm good. I'm grooving.
I love it, bro. I want to talk about this because the first two songs I heard, you're like, it's a groove. The album right here.
Taste the Groove.
Taste the Groove.
Taste the
see
Groove.
It right here.
You see it.
First off, one of the hardest album covers. Yeah.
Shot by Hoff. Shot by director Hoff.
Oh, shout out Hoff. Yeah. Hoff put this all together, bro. Let's shout out Hoff. Hoff is the man. He hit me up.
Big Daddy Hoff.
And I've been sitting. I love it.
Big Daddy Hoff. He in the back.
He in the back chilling, shooting, man. But nah, bro, good nigga. Hooked it up, man. I'm glad he linked me with you because the shit's fire, bro.
Thank you.
It's exactly what I needed.
Thank
and I'm going to be honest with you.
Thank you.
I'm just going to just tell you some shit. I had a hell of a day today. And when I say hell of a day, it's one of them days where like a lot of shit was just kind of going wrong, kind of like, not going wrong, but just like, why is this happening?
Yeah.
Like you stub your toe in the morning.
Just dumb shit.
So now the first 30 minutes of your life is pain, like out the gate. Like you don't even get to take a piss first.
And
like
you
one
just
of those
think, oh, it's going to be like this all day.
Like, exactly. So then I was like, fuck, all right. So I came to the studio. I lit some sage. I rolled up some of this Zope, and I literally played your album. I swear to God, When I lie, you can ask all my producers. I was playing it the whole time. I listened to it and I was like, all right. I know this shit was tight because I heard it like before in the car like a couple of days ago.
Oh, dope.
But then I was like, okay, it was good in the car. But I'm like, I wonder if it's so groovy and it's so nice that it could literally change my whole mood.
And it did.
It's really a groove, man. I slid down a razor blade into a pool of pimping into some beautiful music. It was beautiful. I slid right in. Because it was like, as soon as the first track came on, I was like, okay. Then you had the comedic interludes are almost as good as the other. So I was like looking forward to the next interlude. Shout out Teddy Ray.
Shout out Teddy Ray.
How did that come together?
Legend. Just me thinking of the idea and then Big Daddy Hall.
Man, this motherfucker. Okay, we getting this nigga on the next one, bro. I like people who connect these because I just watched the Black Godfather on Netflix. Yeah. Clarence Avon, and all he did was just help people his whole life. Like, okay, you meet, talk, figure it out.
That's what it's about.
I'm gonna walk away. Y'all go good.
That's what it's about.
Damn, man.
But yeah, that's how Teddy Ray came about. I fuck with him. I love him just as a comedian.
Yeah, bro, so. I crack up on this shit. And he been around the studio a couple times. We didn't smoke this shit. It's been a vibe. But literally, I'm gonna just say I love any album that gives me everything I need within a project. Because I needed to just relax out the gate. And I think your fan base knows when they listen to you, it's almost like, okay,
I'm about to chill.
There's that time to take a deep breath and just collect your thoughts and just ride the groove. I don't think about nothing else.
Yeah.
That's some old school shit, bro.
Yeah, that's a good way.
Where did that come from, bro? Like, talk to me. Like, were you always on that groove, like coming out the gate, or?
I mean, like as far as me doing music.
Yeah, because it's a certain style of me. Everyone does music, but no one got the groove. It's a whole different bag, you know?
Yeah, when I came out the gate, I was talking this whole groove and groovy shit, and then people always would associate it with like drugs and psychedelic and being trippy.
Of course.
I guess because I necessarily I wasn't tapped in fully with myself. Right. So I wasn't confident in being groovy and walking down the street and just being me, basically.
Exactly.
And so I think when I just kept going with it, then it was like, oh, for sure. But it's like, it's always been
a part of your life.
Like it's always
I'm going to be honest with you, bro. It was for me in middle school, 7th grade, when Snoop dropped The Last Meal album. I don't know if niggas know about that. When it was like SNOOPDO. It was like that whole wave. I remember I heard that and I was like, this is the coolest person in the fucking world. And it was right after next episode, he was rolling through the club with Shirley Temple Curls smoking weed. And I remember I took some paper.
Hardest scene or video or whatever.
Like,
one of them.
What?
That shit is
what?
retarded.
He's 6'6" with a Shirley Temple Curl smoking weed in the club with one of the hardest beats I've ever heard in my life. And I'm listening to this at like 11.
Nah, that shit make you want to be a Crip.
Talk about it, bro.
I've
gotten myself in some shit listening to Snoop on accident, bro. Especially when driving like it's hot. When he was like, keep my blue flat hand on the left side. No, I find myself screaming that shit a little too loud in the club, like just like feeling it a little too hard. One of my homies on side like, yo, you good, my nigga?
Chill.
Like, you all right? like, relax. Remember, we gotta go home.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta chill.
But nah, bro. Honestly, what I love about though, you tap into that wave, bro. That frequency, I should say.
No.
Like a lot of people don't. Like a lot of people, like they'll be like, okay, I don't even want to say popular, but whatever's gonna get the clicks. Mm-hmm. Your shit is like for real niggas who one knows music, one want to chill and take time to really listen to music.
And that's why I say it's always been there, and then it's just me just getting better at putting it out to the world, basically.
Right.
Because it's
I like how you say getting better at putting it out to the world. So you were just like making hella shit and just like...
Yeah, I've always been... Yeah.
When'd you start making music?
Like putting out music, probably.
No, making music. When was the first time you were like
record it?
I can do some shit where I'm gonna like record myself over a beat.
Recorded probably like I was like in 10th grade, maybe.
Damn.
Yeah, 10th or 11th grade. Just I think we were using like the mics you connect to like the computer to like like play games online, like
that type like the shit. Gamer mic shit.
Yeah, like
were you on like Who Edit or something like that, or like what were
you? Some shit, whatever program like just we could find like on like download.com.
Yep.
Like one of them programs. We did. I remember me and the homie we made. We was doing like just remaking like Lil Wayne songs, like so he did the Kobe song, so I did Iverson, like
I love it.
And so
did you ever put it out?
I think I did. I just don't know where I put it out, but that was because it was just so long ago. But I remember doing that like on the computer, like at the crib.
When did you start like performing or even putting like things out in public where people was like, okay, I'm developing an actual fan base just from my music?
Then really doing that was like 2010, 11, like 2011.
Yeah.
Like really, like I put out, I think my first mixtape in 2011. It was called Corrupt Ways. It was
Corrupt Ways?
Yeah, it was some crazy shit.
Who were you working with at the time?
Those was like me doing my homie.
I love Corrupt Ways, by the way. I'm still trying to like, I didn't want to just pass by that, but that was the title, bro. Corrupt.
You about to understand it.
Okay, cool.
So, the homie Mad Rich, best friend from like high school, basically. Okay. So he's the one that helped me like just get it all started. He bought the first microphone like out of high school. He wasn't even making music, but he was just like, yo, I'm gonna buy the microphone.
Yeah.
Just do your shit.
You always have a weird homie like in life that like you just like, why do you have all this equipment? He was like, I don't know, I just like music. You know?
He didn't even have the equipment. He was just my homie, and then he saw me doing it, and he just bought the mic. Like, hey, like I bought the mic. Like, let's go. Like,
were you like freestyling and shit around him, or like?
Nah, I would write the songs and then like go record somewhere, or just we would try to find spots to record. But then
right.
He was like, oh, we could do it in the garage, like, because his cousin was the one making the beats. So he was like, oh, we could just do this shit ourselves, like type thing.
Damn. So that's where Corrupt Ways came from?
Yeah, and he was telling me to basically do my research, do my homework, and go listen to the old hip hop. Do your homework. And then...
So what were you listening to? And during that finding of like going to listening to the old music, what were you...
I can't even remember. It was just the old school, like just the hip hop. Just the origins of it and Rakim and just listening.
Back then, that's what I'm saying. Like, we talking like 80s
No, like Rakim, Run DMC.
Oh shit, you went down that rabbit hole.
So I was like just listening to all that shit. Like
that's a slippery slope. Because I'm gonna be real, out the gate, just going into some like Rakim. I love 80s hip, but don't get me wrong, because I know hip hop enthusiasts gonna be like, hey my nigga, don't talk about the God. Don't fuck with him, my nigga.
Sure.
Look, I'm gonna be real. Out the gate.
but see, that's what how Corrupt Ways came about. Because if you listen to something for so long, you already know what I was gonna say.
No, you're absolutely right. So a lot of my artist friends say the same shit, bro. So you can tell when niggas be on it. They be like, yo, what were you on? I was listening to Rage Against the Machine and Limp Bizkit, and I was like, fuck it, bro. Exactly. I need a guitar.
Exactly.
I get it. No.
So I was in my hip hop, just the old school hip hop mindset. So I was finding the old school beats and basically just doing my Lil Wayne thing, just finding beats and then just going through them. And so Corrupt Ways, the songs that I was coming up with basically was just like, he was like, yeah, just come out the gate hard. Yeah. I'm about to thank you. He was like, just come out the gate hard. Like he was like trying to direct me and just be there.
So this is like your first like kind of producer. Like he was like, we're gonna make this
first
shit.
A&R.
A&R, yeah.
A&R. So he would tell me like, oh yeah, this is how you gonna do like these, and then I would be like, okay. Then he would give me ideas for the songs, and then basically the topic, and then I would just write from the topic. So it like,
have you always had that ability to write music? Like, was it always like that, or like?
Yeah, because I kind of even did it like in middle school, like just. I don't even know why, but I remember Air Force Ones came out.
Ooh,
and I was like...
That was a moment in life.
I was like, dang, these niggas are just rapping about the shoes we want to go buy.
Yeah.
Give me 2 per. And then I was like...
It's a crazy concert, right? It's so
simple. I was like, oh, I'm going to write about, let me go to the mall and get some shoes.
Right.
And so it was like I was middle school, but I didn't keep doing it because I was playing basketball. Everybody's like,
so
I'm gonna be too? Yeah. So it's like, I want to do this, do that, but I wasn't focused on it. It was just like, I can write some bars, and then I put the pad down and forget about it, then come back to it like.
Was there a moment where you were just it was your homie because he had the microphone? Was that the moment you're like, okay, I can actually record every day if I wanted to, so I might as well take it serious?
No, I think what made him say get the mic was knowing that I wanted to do it, or seeing that I was doing something and trying to do something.
Yeah.
So he was like, then like. I don't know what he was thinking. Like if he was here,
a crazy
he would
gamble,
be like he would be able to answer it perfectly because I would like he never even told me why. Like it was just
I'm doing it.
He pulled up and it was like, here's the microphone, and I was like, you don't even make music. Like he didn't make music. Like so it was like, who are you buying the mic for? Like his mom tripped on it. Like we was fresh out of high school. His mom was like, you spent your check on a what?
Was it a good mic?
Yeah, it was one of them little Yeti microphones. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it was like, you spent your money on a what? Even I said the same thing. I was like, you spent your like your check. You could have bought some weed. Like you bought some clothes.
There was a bunch of shit you could have just nobody really believed.
So that's why it's like, it's
crazy how God uses anyone for a catalyst, like in that kind of situation. He'll use anything, like even a homie, a friend, like, I'm gonna buy this mic. I really don't know why, but it might work, it might not. Like at least I'm gonna buy it.
So if I'm ever like, fuck, what? Like, or down or whatever, I'm just like, nah, there was a reason he bought that mic.
Fact. That's deep. That's real. What was like the first, so I always like asking this because like, what was the first moment you knew like, I could really do this shit? Like niggas fuck with this shit. Cause I look on you, we don't have to talk accolades and all that shit, but I look on your Instagram, shit's cracking. You got the whole shit popping. The rollout looks good. The every time the reactions, everyone loves it. Everyone's waiting for the next project. I see the last one, so we gonna get into that too. But like, what got into that? Like, how'd you even like flip that? What was the first moment you were like, okay, I could really do this shit, man? Because it's working now, so I want to know like what was the catalyst moment? Was there a catalyst moment? Or did it just happen like a slow roll and you just noticed?
It's like a slow roll, but it was. I mean, we was just doing it, and then I don't know, shit just be happening. Like it's like
internet, bro. It's real.
It's like that, and then what I'm referring to is like just shit. I guess how people say for a reason, or I don't know, shit just be happening.
Right.
Because we was doing the music, and then I ended up at Diamond. Shout out Nick.
Shout out Nick Diamond. My boy, Young Corey used to work there.
Shout out Young Corey.
Yeah, my boy YC. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. It's full circle. You're saying he was at Diamond. Now he got the whole Circulate. Shout out Circulate.
Shout out Circulate.
You know what it is, man. Yeah.
I just saw him the other day.
That's a small world, right?
I could hit him in the group chat right now.
Hey, bro, that's literally my boy, bro. That's so funny. No, we're gonna have him on the pod soon, bro.
For sure.
But so even you pivoting to that, so where are you from? Like, how did that?
So
niggas
what I was
don't end up fucking with Diamond, bro.
Me.
Sorry to cut you off. Yeah.
Me going there, and then I guess just being around that world, and then at that time it was Tyler and Our Future.
Oh, so you been there. Wow.
Yeah. So it was just like people like just coming up. And then it was like, I necessarily wasn't coming up, but the people were seeing me and like, they would book me for shows. So I was like, okay, they fuck with it. Damn. It's not at that level yet, but
they fucking with it.
Yeah, they fucking with it. And then how just different people come through the store. I remember Currency came through. Then I had a hard copy of the mixtape.
Damn.
And then I gave it to him, and he was like, oh, I for sure gonna fuck with this. You pull up with the hard copy, like you official.
What did I say when I graduated? I said he had the hard copy.
And so,
isn't it wild how hard copies is like such a nostalgic feeling, like CDs?
That's why I keep it. It's that groove.
Come on, bro.
That's why I try to keep it. But I think that's just what made me like, oh, like, of course, this is what you wanted to do and what you were going to be doing regardless if you were here or not. But it's just, I guess being there is what I'm saying. Shit just happened, so I ended up there. Right. But then the different moments is like, oh, okay, I'm supposed to be here.
Right.
Like,
you know what's funny? It's like, I know that's the same. I say the same thing because just in my life, because I work with UTB Lifestyle. They're literally like the collective that birthed me into this like game. Like my big brothers Dre and Reem, shout them out. I do my podcast with Reem. I do Argon Radio, like I was telling you earlier.
Yeah,
we're gonna have you on there too. yeah. But long story short, it showed me the game. Like I watched their whole come up, like literally coming out here, networking with people on Fairfax. Like when Fairfax was popping, I wasn't out here. I was young. I was like, nigga, what? I'm gonna drive an hour. I'm from Marina Valley, so I'm gonna drive an hour to hopefully just get in somewhere. To hopefully be, just me. To see, cause it was just a lot of hope. It was like a lot of hope. So even you doing that, I understand what you mean, because it works when you're networking. Like the people you meet, the people you do, but it's like utilizing those people.
Yeah.
It's a lot of niggas that's in the scene that don't utilize the folks, or they burn a bunch of they burn them out.
They burn them out
for nothing, for some clothes or
exactly
a scene or a picture. Like why you always FaceTiming me just to prove you know? Like exactly. Like you see this shit. Like
that's why I be like, that's what he be telling me to do. That's why the new music is gonna be crazy, because it just be like, he'd be like, you gotta talk your shit. Because I would just be like, I got numbers in my phone I can call right now, and if I need something.
I saw the Mike G on there. I saw my boy Mike G. Shout out Mike G.
Shout out Mike G.
I saw him on the project too.
Shout out Mike G.
Man, how did that come about? Talk about that.
Just knowing people. Same network? Like that's just knowing people for all the years and just being cool with people. I'm gonna be
honest, my boy Mike G. Shout out Mike G. First of all, I fucking my boy Speak. One of my brothers. Oh, yeah, my boy Speak. That's like that's literally my brother. And he had me, we were in the studio and this nigga Mike G pulled up. We were all smoking, chilling, and me and this nigga talked for like 2 to 3 hours. Deep conversation about something I could not repeat to you because I don't even remember. Because we were just smoking so much and talking. But we had just such a good intellect. Then he went after talking with me, got up and just spit. Like it was like he was writing the bars the whole time talking, but it had nothing to do with
what talking about.
I was like, okay, this nigga's real, words, bro. Genius. You got literally a word like I love. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, okay.
Even his verse on the thing is just like,
but it fit perfectly because it's literally he even took a different cadence than the beat even gave.
Yeah,
on some Mike G shit. The only way Mike G. Now he's battle rap like he's
for sure.
On some other yeah. So sorry, my bad. I had to
no, you good.
It's
Shout out Mike G.
You know some of the homies, and we know it's just some real 6 degrees of separation.
But it's like again, how I'm saying, I'm in the right places.
Right.
Because now I'm sitting right here.
Hey, and that's the blessing, bro.
That's
the blessing, because people ask me all the time. It's funny, like, you know, you got some of the. I'm sure I don't know where are you from, by the way?
I'm from LA.
You're from LA. You're from out here. Okay, I didn't know because it said.
No, you good. You good. You good.
Anywhere, bro. He's too groovy too. I don't know where he could be from, bro.
I'm from Funky Town.
Oh, okay. So look, bro. I literally was telling the homies. Well, hold on. I was thinking when you were saying you're from Funky Town, and that threw me off. I was like, wait, what? Because I thought about the song. That was too groovy. Yeah, that was too groovy, bro. He swagged me out right now, bro. Man, that's hard, bro. I'm sorry. That was great, bro. But nah, what was I talking about? I literally was just trying to get. I had a point I was trying to make about literally me talking with the homies and they were asking me a question. Either way, don't matter. Whatever, bro. I want to talk about the album still, though.
Let's do it.
Talk about the cadence and what you put together. Is that the music you've always been on? Were you always on those, I don't even call them lo-fi beats. I don't know what you call that.
I mean, I think that's when I found my shit. And so I'm like, yeah, this is my groove. So
Do you write, produce? Did you work with any producers? Did you?
I don't produce like the beats.
Oh, so who producers were you working with on these?
Ashton.
Okay.
Z. Damn, who else was on there? Hold on 1 second. Hold on. It's on the back. It's all professional.
Respect.
And Gabe. So yeah, it's just Ashton, Gabe, and Z. And then fucking getting the producers, getting the features, it was just getting like people. I'm always just trying to find like, or not find, but get the. You always want the people you fuck with on your shit.
Yeah.
So you just make a song and then don't finish a verse, then you go back to it, then you might be like, oh, I'm gonna finish it, or you just like, oh dang, homie was sound.
Were you just always working with these different producers, or did you just how'd you develop these relationships even with them? Like were you been working with them from the beginning, or are they just coming as the groove gets bigger?
Yeah, that's what it is. For sure, I was working with Z, for sure, for some years. And Gabe, I just kind of met through Hoff. He's from, where is he from, huh? He's from France. So I haven't even like met him or talked to him, but he sent me a pack through Hoff and Fire Beats. So he got, I think, a couple on the tape. Yeah, he got a couple on there. And then I got more tracks from him, like for new stuff coming. And then Ashton, he's the dude that I'm trying to
get in there.
Like, if I had 100 mil on me, I would be like, yeah, here's a little stack of something. Can you just sign over here with us? Cause yeah, Ashton, wherever you are,
I love it, man.
Keep sending me beats because I love them.
Hold on, I had it in my. Let me see the hard copy. Oh, here.
Wow.
I remember this song. It was, I love All This Dank.
Okay, that's produced by Gabe.
Yeah, All This Dank is my shit.
With Ghetto God.
Yeah,
from Rochester.
And I love Not Your Average.
Okay, that's with Mad Rich.
Yeah, I remember these songs. No, I had to look at that. I was like, okay, hold on. I remember the song because I gave my phone
he like the funky tracks. Okay.
Yeah, I'm with it. And then of course, I'm team. Yeah, one with Mike G.
Team up. Okay.
Yeah, team up.
Video coming soon,
bro. And then the cover, bro. What was this photo shoot day like, bro? How fun was this day, bro? What were you on, bro? I'm just curious, bro, because I don't know if people can see this. This is a very funky cover.
I was just smoking weed and drinking water.
I hate that answer.
But
I hate how tight that is. I hate how cool that is. At least I'm just drinking water and smoking weed. But take the pictures, bro. Let's go. We here.
And eating fruits.
Yes.
Eating fruits.
Clearly.
Some oranges. She was eating bananas and peaches. And we were grooving. It was just trying to get the vibe. If you see like the promo photos for it, it's some photos. It's some grooves.
I love it, man.
Shout out Char. Organic Charlene.
Got it, man. Shout out Organic Charlene. So what's coming up next, bro?
Shit.
Talk to me. I mean, what can we talk about? Because I'm sure it's a lot, bro.
It's a lot. The weed, as you can see.
Oh, we didn't even get into the Groovy Kush.
we can do it right now.
Shout out the Groovy Kush.
That's coming soon. Fucking soon. It's gonna be in some stores, or you can just hit up Hoff or hit me up. And
I want the people to know.
Let them know. He just opened the jar and smelled it. I didn't touch it. I didn't do nothing to it. Let the people know.
This is a very purple flower. It has lots of good perps. It's definitely crossbred with something. I don't want to say the name because I might fuck it up. But it's very gelato-y, Larry Sherbert in that Sherbert-y world. I don't know, but it's gas.
It's gas.
That's what I will say. This
That's
is
what
that
it
90
is.
when
It's
we
gas.
been smoking this shit. So shout out Groovy Kush.
Groovy Kush.
How was that? put together, bro? Like
through the homie at Cure Company.
Cure, I knew. See,
Eddie.
It smelled a little too
Shout
like
out Eddie.
It's levels, bro. It's like some nigga shit is like it's good, then it's like ooh, it's that okay. It's like you gotta sit back and listen to some shit, just like your music though.
Gas.
It is gas though.
If you listen to my music with gas, then
it hits a lot different.
You'll be zooming on the brain highway of a groove.
But all your beats, I was gonna say, it felt like a dream. It was very dreamy and like
that's dope.
Like your landscapes, like I just felt like I was like floating into.
But yeah,
shit.
The new shit is gonna be half of that, and then just knocking people in the head.
Let's go.
Like how Hoff was telling me, I need to talk my shit, and because I got shit to talk about, because I've been doing this shit and been around some shit and seen some shit and done some shit myself. So yeah, the new shit is gonna be.
It's coming. Yeah. What producers do you think you're working with? Or
for sure, Ashton.
Hey Ashton, what's up, bro?
Ashton,
what's good? You brought him up. That's like the 4th time. I remember. Ashton.
For sure, Ashton. Ashton did Team Up.
Okay. Yeah, that
so
shit hard.
That sound is Ashton.
Ashton.
Shout out
That's
Ashton.
My shit. You can't front.
Black Cat. We grooving. Black Cat started a whole. He got me locked in.
Word.
Yeah.
What's those sessions? It's getting deep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Black Cat got me locked in, and then I got a dude, Cole. He's from Canada. Yeah, Cole. He's from Canada.
I love how you're spreading out your sound all over,
bro. My first after Corrupt Ways when we dropped, that was the mixtape. My first like album or mixtape. I guess when you asked me that, I put out. It was this tape called Eat Good, Live Happy. It was like the first tape I put out, like me starting at like Diamond. Basically, I was interning at Diamond. This was before I even like got hired.
Wow.
And then like months before I got hired.
What year is this?
Like 2011.
Okay.
About to be, or 2012.
Okay.
And then these producers from Sweden emailed us the most random shit, bro. I'm like, I'm not anyone. Like I'm not. We in the garage recording. How did you find us? So we was looking them up to see if this shit was real. Like,
right. I would have for sure thought it was a scam. I'm gonna be real with you.
We was looking them up, and they was like,
got a bunch of names like Vladimir and shit. I don't know.
Low key, yeah.
Shit, like some shit you don't see like in LA. Like
they was from. No, you could. That's what we was saying. We was tripping. They was from Stockholm, Sweden.
That's where all the slaps are made.
And they was their producer, like collective, I guess, was called Some Comfort Food.
Oh, okay.
And so they just sent me like a pack of beats, and it was real like old school funky shit. And then I made a tape called Eat Good, Live Happy.
Was that your first time digging it, like going into that wave?
Yeah, low key.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was like.
So you went from straight hip hop shit to like.
Yeah, but.
Straight groovy shit just because they emailed you the shit.
Yeah, but it was weird because me and Rich were like, this is perfect because you're already talking this shit.
Right.
So this is what you need.
Makes sense.
And then it was like they sent us like little skits, like little beats that like I could have rapped over, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna just cut it 45 seconds in, turn that to a skit. So there was like little samples they had.
Oh, that's right.
And then put that out on live mixtapes and the internet and stuff like that. But
you were doing it like that.
Yeah. But yeah, so what I was trying to say is the whole international thing. Like,
yeah.
International P, that's another name they call me, just because I'm locked in.
That's Mr. Worldwide, just like Pitbull, the same.
There you go.
That's why Pitbull's the tightest, because he's Mr. Worldwide. I love International P.
There you go.
And that, but you're not just saying that. You literally are working with people. Like, it's actually a stunt in itself to even. I get it now.
I'm gonna talk my shit pretty soon.
So, any exclusives? Can we go on who you work? Like, what are you gonna call it? Do you know yet? Do you have that vibe? Or
I got music coming.
He's good. He's good. I love it.
I got music coming. The producers that I named.
Yeah.
any more producers that are out there, send over the grooves. I'm just trying to work. Like I just be working.
No, you know it's funny. That's how we even I even connect too because I work here at Knockhouse. So shout out Knockhouse Studios.
Shout out Knockhouse. Shout out Knockhouse.
Shout out John Rao. You know Jake. You know what it is. But anyway, I see you here as early as I'm here. I come to work like 8 o'clock, 9. He's already in here.
I'm clocked in.
Ready. Beats going in, people in here, drink hella Starbucks. Everyone's happy. Everyone's awake. Everyone's polite. I'm like, okay.
Clocked in, ready to go.
No, this is like 4 or 5 different occasions. Is that what work like? So do you prefer mornings? Like I was curious about that.
I'm just.
Are
ready
you just
to work.
you just in? As soon as you up, you ready? Like you in there?
Yeah, like I like mornings because it's just like. It's just fresh. It's just like the vibe is just fresh. Like you're not even like if you're in the studio in the morning, then you're not in the outside world. So you're not even worried like anything that's happening out there is like not even happening to you right now.
Right.
Basically. Like
that makes sense. No, so I never thought about it like that. See, that's what I use in life because I have very bad anxiety issues. So studio at least makes sense. Music is the one constant thing in my life that's always been there.
That's always going.
It's always going to be there. When like I've done a lot of shit in my life.
You're gonna turn the music back on.
Hello.
So
which brings it back to even the point of me listening to your shit because I just had before this, the day was just like, man, like come on, God, I got you. But then it was like, hey. It's somehow, some way I found the groove.
Don't worry, Philly got you.
That's it right there. That's the bit right there. That's it. No, and that's facts. No, because literally by track 5, I was high. I felt good. The doobie was on in full rotation. And then you came in here and then we were talking for like another 40 before we even recorded it.
Yep.
So man, that's a blessing, bro. I want to ask too, just out of curiosity, did you grow up around this kind of music? Like, what were your parents listening to this kind of music, or what were you listening to growing up?
I guess
like what was in your household bumping like as a kid?
Like my mom would play like, excuse me, a bunch of.
That's that groovy. That's that
groovy. Yeah, that groovy kush.
Yeah,
that gas. What was we saying? That gas.
It's that gas,
right? What is it, Hoff? It's that what? He said it. Wow. That gas.
I love it.
But my mom, she would be playing just a bit of everything, like music, Soul Child, Gap Band.
I love the
because I'm just thinking of people like I'm just picturing like CDs in my head that was in the car.
Okay. Like, on the way to school, like boom, whatever what was bumping in.
She for sure played Kirk Franklin.
Yo, can I be real?
He a legend.
Niggas don't talk about Kirk Franklin enough. Kirk Franklin.
It's gospel music, but the way he
took a lot of them Jodeci chords.
The way he flipped.
Hey, Kirk. I listened to that. That rain down on me.
That's it.
Rain. And then like the breakdown of all that is cold. And he had the 3-part harmony.
If you had the top down in the summer.
Niggas ain't talking.
You don't even care about it,
you
right?
You a real nigga for saying that. Niggas ain't talking about the legend of Kirk. He had the Christmas album that was popping.
I got a Christmas album out too.
You sure do. Which is very interesting. We can talk like, you know what's crazy? My birthday is on Christmas Day, by the way.
That's legendary.
It's very, like, literally, on Christmas Day, 12/25, 1988.
Damn, that's legendary.
Yes, yo, my birthday is Christmas Day. Me, Jesus, you know, a couple other dope people. You know, it is what it is.
No, for sure.
It is what it is.
Nah, that's what it is. Damn.
I mean, I don't make the rules. I was just here. I just came here. You know, the Lakers was champions when I was born. I only know championship.
You didn't ask to be born.
Hello. We're not going to get into that. See, now I'm going to start bringing up shit from high school.
No, you
see, nigga, you understand. No,
I do.
But, man, nah. What was I even talking about? See, you always give me on the whole.
We were talking about something good, though.
We were, too. But it's like you put me on a tangent, bro.
Oh, Kirk Franklin.
Kirk, thank you, bro. Niggas do not respect his gangster, bro.
Nah, he is.
Kirk, really? Yes. Yes, okay? He's human, okay? Yes, he cussed his son out. I get it. But we've all wanted to cuss someone out sometimes, all right? Not more so on Will's side, but we all want to cuss someone out, okay?
For sure.
He cussed his son out on a voicemail, okay? It happens. My dad sent me some wilder shit in real life, okay? It happens.
Come on.
He made melodies from heaven.
Come on.
He made Jesus the reason for the season.
Come on.
A Christmas version.
Come on.
And it was cracking with a bass line.
Come on.
It had like a New Jack swing to it too.
Groove.
Jesus is the reason.
You can go into a whole tangent.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Just Kirk is that tight.
You're good. She would play Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
Just everything, man. All that good shit.
What was your first album you ever bought?
The Game documentary. Like I bought it.
Yeah, with your money.
Yeah, like that type of thing. Yeah. Like,
damn. What did you think about track 3? Like, where were you on? Like, when you first put
I remember I first put it on in the car with my mom, and then it was like the intro played, and the first song was bitch nigga, hood nigga, blood nigga. And she was like, what the fuck did you just buy? Like, what? But if she didn't, it's like she didn't care, or she cared, but it was like I wasn't that type of kid running around acting a fool, so it was like,
it makes sense. You were just on there.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, this is what's hot right now. Like,
right.
And so she understood, like,
that's great.
But it was like, yeah, that was the first one.
Documentary.
Yeah.
Out the gate. First album mine was West Side Connection.
Oh, shit.
Bow Down album. Shit. That shows my age. It was Gangsters Make the World Go Around. But I could go through them like Gangsters.
But nah, those dudes are hard though.
Bro, I was a little kid listening to niggas talk about weed, and I didn't know what they were talking about. I grew up in a good home. I didn't get it.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't understand. I was like, wait, what? And then I started really kicking it with niggas. I was like, oh, this is everything they were talking. I get it. I'm cool.
Thank you. See, you understand.
Yeah, it was a vibe.
You understand.
Nah, man. But I love how literally you used to have R&B roots, though, because that's why I was asking. You do a lot of melodies. Like, a lot of your music is melodic.
So that's definitely probably just, from how I grew up, because even to this day, I'll probably play them them old songs from back then, and just listening to music today. And like you said, the music that I make is just I tapped into the groove. That's what it is.
I love it.
Because I was doing corrupt ways at first, and I don't live in any corrupt way.
Hey, I feel you. And the music you make now does not even remotely sound like corrupt anything. Because your shit's it's therapeutic, bro.
Let them know.
Therapeutic.
Let them know. Taste the groove.
Therapeutic hip hop.
Phillyblunts.
Therapeutic. I don't even call it hip hop. It's therapeutic vibes. It's literally vibes. I love it, man. I needed that. So thank you. Thank you for giving that to the people and doing that. Because I'm going to be real. I needed that today. Like I say that on my podcast. That's why I have one. I like to talk. And it's real shit. Because I want people to know, like, yeah, this is one of them albums. Whether you in a good mood, bad mood, happy, sad, you can literally put that on. And I think that's a goal as an artist to even have, you know?
That's why when you saying it, I'm just like, thank you. Like, yeah.
That's tight,
like, yeah.
No, and
that's what I want. That's what I need.
So cheers to that, for sure. Cheers to the album. Always, man.
Cheers to Taste the Groove.
Yep.
It's out now everywhere.
Before we get up out of here, because I don't want to take up all your time, bro.
You good? We grooving.
What is the groove to you? What is the meaning of the groove? So if you explain it to someone that doesn't know what's a groove, what's your meaning of the groove?
The meaning of the groove is basically just being you, just being happy and just doing you. Like, life is stress, but you got to just do you at the end of the day.
Right.
So you can be in a groove at some point in time.
Yeah.
Because you're not trying to be stressed and
they say
down
basketball,
all day.
When you're shooting and you start hitting it, they're like, oh, you're in the groove. He's in the groove of things.
When I'm hitting threes, it's the groove.
I love it, man. It makes sense, man. Phillyblunts, man. Tell the people where they can get your stuff, man. And to talk about what's going on, like this your time, you know. I want everyone to do it. And I got one more question after that, man.
Okay, Phillyblunts, the groovy fella, we here. You can find all my music, all my videos on YouTube, on Apple, on Spotify.
Y'all niggas better look at this shit too, because the shit's tight. I'm not lying here. Like, I don't waste my time. Like, the nigga's hard, bro.
Phillyblunts is one word. Type it all together. It's a S at the end. It's not a Z.
Shout out the Groovy Kush too.
The Groovy Kush is coming soon.
Coming soon.
If you need it, like I said.
What's the Breakfast at Tiffany?
Breakfast at Tiffany, that's Diamond. That's Nick Diamond. That's his groove right there. He got that. He got some other stuff. Emerald.
So it's some exclusive. This ain't even out yet. Is this out yet right now?
It's not even out yet. It's not even out yet.
Only on Big Cali World. You see it.
You got to pull up to the events and the parties to get that.
I love it. I love it.
Or no, Nick personally.
That makes sense. Shout out Nick Diamond.
Shout out Nick Diamond. Shout out
Legendary, man.
Legendary. Fucking, I'm on Instagram, Twitter. It's Phillyblunts _. Like I said, one word. Always one word.
Love it, man.
Oh yeah, Hoff. Fuck. I always be forgetting that.
Shout out Hoff, by the way. Shout out Hoff, the director. Hoff, the dot connector.
Shout out Hoff.
Hoff, that man.
Shout out Big Daddy Hoff.
I fuck with my nigga now.
We gonna be in Dubai pretty soon. I got a show in Dubai. Shout out Charlie Slaw. Fuck yeah, we just working. Like, just look my shit up. Phillyblunts. Just type in, like, right. So you can groove, like, like just tap in. Like,
I love it.
Just tap in, everybody. Just tap in.
Yeah, man. Well, I always ask this question to everybody. Someone, especially you coming out of Los Angeles, what's some advice you would give to the next person? This is the whole doubt of the podcast. And even advice, not even gonna be advice, because that's such a deep rooted thing. Like,
no,
what
for
do you
sure.
do? But like, what's a word of encouragement, something you'll say from people that's out there that's like, hey man, I want to do music. I want to network. I want to be a part of things. Like you were saying, like be in those rooms. Put yourself in those positions to be cool. Like, what's some advice you got for some of the people like that?
Like I said, like I was saying before, it's like, you just gotta be, like, you just gotta do you. Like, it's not even a cheat code to it.
I love it.
You just gotta be you.
That sounds so easy, but yeah, that's very hard, bro. For a lot of people that ain't like real. You gotta be you. Like, oh, what do you mean be you? Like that.
So yeah, how you saying that? It's like, I guess you could be right. I don't know. It's just like I've always been me. In a sense of, yeah, like I did what I like to do and wanted to do. It's like you just gotta do it. Yeah, it's like you just gotta do you, because that's what's gonna put you in the rooms.
Facts.
Like, you're not gonna know which room to go in.
Just
like,
follow it.
You just
follow the groove.
You're just gonna end up in the room. Like,
yeah.
And you gotta know how to act when you in that room.
That's the key. A lot of people can get in the room, but they don't know what to do when you're in there. It's like the nigga that pulls the female, but don't know what to do when she's actually in your bed. It's like, well, what you really gonna do? You got her.
Right. What is it?
That separates the real niggas from just, not a lot of niggas that got females. I got hoes, but what you really doing? They ain't doing shit for you, That's a whole different group.
That's a whole different topic.
We'll talk about another day.
That's a whole different topic.
I just went on a good little tangent, but nah. Bro, honestly, Philly, I appreciate my boy Phillyblunts.
Phillyblunts. You can say it.
I've been calling you Philly this whole time. I apologize.
That's because you grooving.
That's what it is. I feel like
from
even listening to your music all day, I feel like I know you already.
You tapped in.
And I'm tapped into the groove. So Phillyblunts, I appreciate you coming on Big Cali World. Honestly,
thank you.
Man.
Thank you.
You're welcome to come back. I want you to come back whenever you got to launch anything.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we're going to tap in so we can do shit like that.
And I know I'm going to see you probably in the next couple of days in the morning here.
Because I will be here.
At Knockhouse.
I will be here.
I love it, man.
I will be here.
For this podcast and also Argoon Radio, go to BigCaliWorld.com. Please rate, review. Also, subscribe. Groovy Kush. Don't forget that. Where can they get the Groovy Kush again? Hit them up. You got to hit me up. Hit him up. Hit him up directly.
Phillyblunts.
Phillyblunts directly.
Or Big Daddy Hoff.
Shout out Big Daddy Hoff. You know what this is, man. Also, if you need a podcast done, okay, please do not hit me up directly, because I'm going to do the same thing I'm telling you now. Go to productiveculture.com/podcast.
Phillyblunts in the house.
In the How Did You Hear About Us section, put in podcast, Big Cali World, Argoon Radio. I found out about it from that real fly big nigga with the bald head and the gray beard. You can put whatever you know and say that. and say, I want to do a podcast. You will get a special discounted rate. Hit them up. We'll hit you back within 24 hours. You know what it is. So go to productiveculture.com/podcast. Also, for all your studio needs, Knockhouse, LA. You know what this is. Phillyblunts, man.
Phillyblunts.
Thank you, brother.
Phillyblunts in the house.
Ride the groove. You know what this is,
We
man.
grooving.
Taste the groove.
Taste the groove. It's out. More music coming soon. Videos coming soon. Tours coming soon. Merch coming soon. Weed coming soon. Everything coming soon.
Let's go.
More grooves.
It's the man with the plan. I ain't Clark Kent, but some ladies do call me Superman. It's your boy, Big Cali. Phillyblunts, appreciate you playing. It's Big Cali World. Peace.
Big Cali World all the time. Extra lit, extra lit, extra lit. Big Cali World all the time. Extra lit, extra lit.